it's Insane Gamers, and before the battle starts, let me just get something out of the way. Yesterday, some people were complaining that my Garbodor had Aftermath and it's unreleased, and frankly, I don't really care. Because if my opponent and I both agree that it's okay, then there is no issue, and it shouldn't even be brought up. So, bottom line, yes, I use unreleased Dream Order abilities, and if the opponent consents to that, then there is no problem with it. Exactly the same situation with this battle. If you don't like it, don't battle me, and if you have something to say about it, PM me with your complaint so I can actively ignore you. Thank you! Okay, now we got all the formalities out of the way and all that BS. So let's start with the battle. I'm fighting the Prince of Pokemon today. He might be a king, he might be a prince, I don't think he can really decide. But anyway, I'm using a UU Sandstorm team, which is a little bit lacking creativity. I'm extremely sorry for that, but I needed a quick team that could deal damage, and I was just thinking, hey, I'll make one and see if it works or not. Anyway, I lead off with my obvious lead, because, you know, set up Sandstorm. It's called Informal, because you see the sand, you predict the Excadrill. Anyway, he's got a Nidoking. Counters my entire freaking team! So I'm going to switch out to Linux, or Linux, or whatever you want to call it, Big Penguin, predicting the Ice Beam, and I want to see if he's choiced, and if he'll switch or not. So I go to this guy, an enemy! Because, you know, it's a sea enemy, and it's an enemy, and an enemy. Anyway, to take the, whatever attack. So now I know he's not choiced, he's most likely Life Orb, so I've got a Death Bot or something now, just to scare this thing away. That's how much I can't do against it. Like, it literally can kill every single one of my Pokemon with relative ease. That is pretty scary. Anyway, when it KOs my Excadrill-like, prediction thing, anyway, it's into my Cornflakes, and Raisin Bran sucks, so does Rice Krispies, so Cornflakes, and I just scare it away. I used Grass Knot thinking Melodic would come in, but of course, out comes the freaking turkey. God, this bird is freaking bulky, I love it! I love it. If I could hug it, I would, because it's just awesome like that. I love Mandibuzz. Anyway, I'm gonna switch back to my Linux now, predicting something with Toxic or Brave Bird, and he switches out as well, I guess predicting a rock type to come in. I'm not really too afraid of the Celebi. I don't think it can do anything. Grass attacks certainly aren't going to cut it, so I'm just going to stay in, and oh my god, I used Earth Power! Oh, please don't do a lot. And that does a lot. So yeah, I'm a bulky special attacker. I've got modest max special attack with some special bulk thrown in, so I can take some special attacks. I don't see lefties, and that Ice Beam did one heck of a lot to a Celebi, so yeah, that's obviously an attacking set, and there's no lefties. Is it choiced? Like, Choice Scarf Celebi would be pretty cool. Anyway, he's going to switch into his Easy Bake Oven now. Going to bake some muffins or something, whatever. I am going to predict him to predict me to switch and use Overheat, because he'll probably predict me to go into a ground type, which he does indeed. So I just stay in thinking I can take an Overheat, and I do just. Linux is like, that kind of hurt, but I'm in Torrent range now, so I'm ready to go. That was total overkill. Awesome surf there. Good job, Linux. You really did well. Took the attack, counted back, and now you're basically useless, but okay, whatever. He got the Rotom out of the way, so in comes Super Spin, and it doesn't kill me with the Fake Out. I don't know why he went for that. I would have just gone for the Mach Punch, but I guess maybe he figured I'd switch. To what? I don't know. Maybe Alakazam? Which would, I guess, make sense. He would want to break my sash, but, anyhow, now he goes for the Mach Punch, and of course he's just taking more sand and more Life Orb, so I'm totally fine with that, you know, whatever. I'm gonna send in my Alakazam now and scare him away, and rather than going for the Grass Knot again, I'm just gonna go straight for the Psychic, because, let's face it, Mandibuzz is gonna take any attack I throw at it, so it won't matter anyway, if I can't do anything. So he sends in the Celebi, and that gets, like, raped by Psychic, which surprised me, and then gets taken down by the sand. So, pretty nice that I got that out of the way as well. In fact, basically all of his team can counter my team, which sort of sucks a little bit, but whatever. That's what Pokemon's about, using your head and stuff. So I switch back into an enemy, and he Toxics me. I should have gone into Regirock, to be honest, because I mean, this is a curse set. I don't know what I was expecting to do. Like, maybe set up? No, Nidoking's still around. Milotic is still around, so I don't know what I was expecting to accomplish with this guy. But anyway, he's gonna Brave Bird. It does quite a bit of damage, honestly, because I'm basically more, obviously, curse set, special attack, you know, sponge type thing. Anyway, predict him to switch, and I go for the Seed Bomb, and that was the most pointless damage ever done in Pokemon. That was ridiculous. It did nothing. Like, spitting in its direction would probably do more damage than that, which isn't basically that what Water Gun is. Anyway, so it goes for Brave Bird again, and I'm like, Stone Edge! And I'm like, yeah, it's going to hit KO. No. So yeah, that does nothing as well. This bird is a total beast, and now I can't do anything. But I'm predicting him to use a Roost, thinking that the poison's just going to kill me anyway. So I'm going to go for the rest this turn, because he doesn't know I have it, and I'm going to get back up to full. And strangely, I'm going first, so I'm like, is he trying to Whirlwind me out for no reason whatsoever? Maybe just to be funny, like, lol, you're almost dead, and when you come in, you're going to get revenge killed, lol. Basically, that would be bad for you, because it means I have death fodder. But, anyway, he goes to go for the Whirlwind. I got Suction Cup, so it doesn't even matter. And now I'm going to predict the Roost, or a switch on the free turn where I can't do anything because I'm resting. And I'm going to go into my Exca Slash, because it's like the Sand Rush, it's kind of like Excadrill, but it's Sand Slash, so it's awesome. Anyway, predicting the switch, I go for an SD, and he sent in his Nidoking, and I'm like, yes! Yes! Please don't have a Focus Sash! Yes! Take it out! Oh my god, I'm so glad that thing is gone. That would have... Honestly, that Nidoking can rape my entire team. So anyway, he's going to send in Super Spin now. I have some natural physical bulk, so I'm pretty confident I can take the priority. The only issue is if he switches in again, like if his Super Spin, if he fodders something else and brings it back in, then I can't live. But he stays in and Mach Punch is just going for it, and I live it pretty respectively, I have to say. I mean, I don't take it as well as I would have liked, but then again, I don't have any defensive investment. So, I take it out, take some damage from my Life Orb, sends in the Milotic, I'm like, sweet, let's Earthquake. And then he switches out, and I'm like, well, okay. I've got, basically the PP up to Earthquake, so I've got 16 max, so I'm like, whatever, one isn't gonna hurt. Now I'm just gonna go for Rock Slide, because you're annoying me with all these switches. Switches back to Melodic, because he can, or something. I don't know why, maybe he was expecting to take whatever move, or maybe even my Stone Edge to miss, but I have Rock Slide because of the issue of accuracy. I'm just going to go for it again, because it'll KO no matter what, and if he switches, it's going to completely wax this bird. So in comes the Turkey, Mandibuzz, Carry-On Jerky, whatever you want to call it, thing, and wow, it's such a tank! I can't believe it lived that! God, that bird is a beast! My word. So anyway, it lives like a monster, and I'm like, well, time for you to get stoned! Yeah, anyway, maybe it would make more sense if it was a mushroom, but hey, it's a joke, laugh at it, so he goes for Roost. I'm just gonna go for the Toxic, because I'm hoping to kill it, eventually. I really would like to kill this thing now, and I can't do anything to it. Like, none of the Pokemon I have left can even touch it. Regirock, an enemy, and Alakazam. No. So, he's going to Toxic me back. I do not care at all about status, because I've got Rest. Regirock in the Sandstorm is a god, because of, this guy's EV trained in Special Defense anyway, but I get the extra Special Defense from the Sand, and my naturally high Physical Defense. Regirock is just ridiculous. Anyway, we're both poisoned, so we're both kind of chilling in here with our poison, and I predicted him to Roost, negating his Flying type because of my Stone Edge before Mist, but he Whirlwinds me out, so whatever. I go into Alakazam now, and I'm just like, well, that was handy. Yeah, you did the switching for me! So, we're gonna go for the Focus Blast. Okay, Alakazam? Gonna be freaking awesome. Eat some cornflakes. Gotta have cereal. Everybody's Russian. All that kind of stuff. Alakazam might actually be Russian. It has a pretty epic mustache. Anyway, so Brave Bird, I'm sashed, because obvious. But, it's pretty good for ending sweeps. Sashakazam, Alakasash. Takes himself out. In comes the Milotic. It's gonna die from, Life Orb. Wait, what am I talking about? I mean Grass Knot, wow. Yeah, I might have been getting a little bit too stoned there. So anyway, good job, Prince of Pokemon. I'll link his channel, and see you guys next time.